Allosaurus had never seen. 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 Allosaurus 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 Allosaurus had never seen.
Hello guys, and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the ruthless Rampage Allosaurus. So let's jump into this review, this absolutely massive review in fact. First we have the Epic Evolution logo down here. Then we have Jurassic logo in the top corner, and the River Biome logo, which I've shown off in a few of my other videos. Then on the back of the box it shows off Neovenadon Triceratops, which we'll compare it to one of those later. And yeah, the back of the box is pretty simple. Now let's get this figure out of the packaging. So first, let me just get my scissors to actually cut the wires. And takes a second. But yeah, here it is. Thankfully it's not held in by those things by its feet. Move that packaging out of the way. Here is our Allosaurus, which is absolutely massive. So first, let's look at the detailing. So let me just actually move my camera up since it's sat so tall. Here's its face, which some very nice detailing. Also some scars. It has actually scars by the lip. But yeah, has really nice style to it. And again, this is actually based off one that's probably going to be a Jurassic Chaos theory. So yeah, along with it has very long teeth, which is a bit annoying, but oh well. And it has a nice black tongue, which I believe the inside of the mouth is black on the other Allosaurus, which we'll check in a second, but they made it pink on the inside just with the black tongue this time. Then we have some armor scoots going down its back like all the Jurassic Allosauruses. Some nice scarring on its leg, which is actually where the scan code is, so I should probably do that while we're right over here, which if I can get that open. But anyways, yeah, here we go. Which they actually made it look like kind of like flesh here, so it's kind of like actually a scar now. But anyways, yeah, here it is. Because it is kind of weird just to have like a flap on the dinosaur, so it kind of makes a little bit more sense to make it like a scar. But yeah, there's its scan code. More spikes down its back. Very fine detailing on it along its full body. Along the underside, it's actually kind of basic. Underside of its jaw looks really nice though. Then on the other side, the opposing side, it is about the same. So it's going to have the same detailing as the other side along with this tail, which I just realized is actually kind of rubbery. I never really noticed that before. I don't think it was rubbery before. Maybe the newer ones are a little bit more rubbery. But yeah, here it is. And articulation is actually really nice on the end of this tail. It can completely swivel around and stuff. And then for the legs can go backwards. Only to this far though, and also forward, but also only this far. And then the arms can go backwards and forwards and also outwards on both arms and legs. And then everything else is tied to an action feature. Which, again, also I forgot to mention, this Allosaurus, I feel like is just like, if you took kind of some of the spikes off of it, it would look a lot like the Life on Our Planet Allosaurus, because that's the Life on Our Planet Allosaurus really looks like the Jurassic World one. But anyways, here's the actual like epic evolution part of this thing. You can make spikes come out of its back, which I wasn't a fan of it at first, and I'm still not the biggest fan of it, but it's okay. It doesn't really bother me as much as it did before. And then now also there's a scrolly thing on its back, which you can do. Also, I found on this figure that actually is easier to scroll it forwards. Which I don't know if it is intentional for that. At first, I was very questionable about the scrolling action feature, but honestly, the movements are actually really nice on these figures now with the scrolling action feature. But it's just, in general, very nice action feature. So I guess let's move on to the size comparison. Which, if we do that, we can, let me just get my tape measure. Which this figure measures in at about 17 or 16 inches. And at the hip, it goes up to about 6 inches, and for the head, again, 6 or 7 inches. So first, let's compare it to the Neovinator, which it absolutely just dwarfs in size. And then let's compare it to the Jurassic World Velociraptor figure, which, yeah, again, it dwarfs in size, and human figure, which also, again, it dwarfs in size. And just for fun, here's the next two, Eoraptor and Stegosaurus. And, well, yeah. And another figure we should compare it to is the Gryphosuchus. And just real fast, I just want to show these scrolling action features are really nice. The movement is very nice and fluid on these figures. But, yeah. That's about it for this figure, except for a few more things I can compare it to, like the epic attack. I can't remember. I'm just gonna call this the battle damage. Oops. I'm just gonna call it the battle damage Carnotaurus, which this pairs up with very nicely. The colors work together and the size also works together. I'm just assuming. Yeah. Also, you can just have it. You can also pretend these are the two from Malta that were fighting in that one scene, even though this one doesn't look, Carnotaurus doesn't look too much like it, but the Allosaurus looks pretty nicely. These two figures are kind of made to go together. They're just so nicely. It's just very nice to compare these two figures together. But again, the Allosaurus is longer than the Carnotaurus, but the Carnotaurus is a bit taller because of its head. And they should be about the same price, though. Then, next, let's compare it to the Jurassic World T-Rex, because I've been waiting for them to release a figure that's not large. Like, not another large theropod that's not been a T-Rex, and finally we got this. We're also releasing a Maposaurus, but it's not going to be this big, unfortunately. But we're going to get a T-Rex at some point, let's be honest. I know they have not announced a T-Rex, but just because of Chaos Theory. I know we're not getting another large theropod, which I'm hoping is Suchomimus, because that's supposed to be in Jurassic World Chaos Theory, but it's probably a T-Rex, unfortunately. But, anyways, now let's compare it to what I think most people are waiting for. Here is it compared to the Jurassic World Dominion Allosaurus, which I honestly thought this was a really good Allosaurus at first. Yeah, Mattel just does a better Allosaurus literally every year. I need them to stop. Next thing, they're probably going to make like a Hammond Collection Allosaurus next. I'm really going to like that one. Also, the roaring action feature on this figure doesn't only work like half of the time, while on the other hand, it works pretty much every time on this figure. I refuse to get another Allosaurus, Mattel. Please stop releasing them. Especially making them better literally every time. But and yeah, that's about it for the size comparison. For my final thoughts on this figure, I highly recommend this one. Though all I can say is if you don't quite like this one, just give Mattel another year or two. We're getting another one soon, let's be honest. And also, I did say that the mouth was black on this one, but no, it's just the tongue. And it's more of a bluish color, actually matching the skin of this guy a little bit more than a black color. Because it is just a light pink in the mouth. But anyways, yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. And the last one is a very special and an extremely large one, so I'm excited to do that one.